So welcome, this is a quick one because I think I found the best case for the Xperia Pro I. So far this is the cases that I have. This is the original case, the Sony case. I'm confident in putting it even on the display because it has like a very large lip here, and this is protecting the front, but it's a bit thick. And you can see that it is used up a little bit because if you put it together with another phone, you can see that it will get some marks here left and right. And it's, very open, let's say it from the sides here, which is good because you can feel the original phone. And I think it's also good because, the overheating issue is not so pronounced with this one in comparison to this one where it's not open on the sides, and especially here these sides are used for cooling, so it makes sense to have it open here. It has a nice camera protection as well, as you can see here, so it's raised over the camera lenses, and it's a good case, but not the best because this here is like, this bag is too thick and you cannot put in USB-C stuff. All the USB-C accessories that I have, you cannot put it in here because it's not big enough, this opening. So I switched to this one here, which so far was my favorite, and I think I already showed you as well this case here for the Xperia Pro I. It's a clear case and it has everything, makes everything correctly, like having this buttons exposed here open. It doesn't have the volume rocker exposed for some reason, but the power button is exposed, of course, and also the lanyard strap is exposed. It is raising this outwards here to protect the camera, which is also pretty nice. I can put it like this. I can also confidently put it on the other side, not always, because you can see that this lip here is flimsy a bit, and it's not raised so pronounced as here. But the sides are also raising it up, so I can put it like this, not so confidently, but it is, I checked it out, it is really lying on the case itself. So now I found the, I think, best case. Is there the best case? It's the best case so far, I would say. Maybe there will be another case. This one is called the carbon fiber mobile phone shell, and it's available for various different phones, but here I got it for the Xperia Pro I. Let's put it out. Of course, it's a hard case. This is like, I like it, so just like the leather case from Sony, which is also hard, and it's a bit better than this softer case. And it has an interesting carbon fiber design, and it looks very, very slim, and it feels also very slim. So if I put it on, you will see that it fits perfectly, very nicely done. And it's now in here, and you can see it's also protecting the lens. You can see it immediately. It's not raising too much, but it's like having the lip over the lenses, so it's definitely solidly, I can put it like this without any issues. It has an opening even for the volume rocker, which is pretty interesting. Power button is a bit high, a bit bigger, this opening, and it feels a bit nicer than with this case where I have always like the fear that I will not like unlock it directly because it's like raised a little bit here and there, and a bit smaller, so you have sometimes need to have two unlock attempts. Here no issues at all, it unlocks directly, and it's so thin that it feels like almost it's part of the phone. The buttons are also nicely here. There's a little bit of a lip here, as you can see, but it's okay. The one big issue that you can see also here, the back here, very nicely exposed, everything nice and thin, no issues with accessories at all. The same here with this case. And the only issue that I have is like the lips here for the display are even thinner than on this clear case. And as the sides, as you can see here, the sides are completely exposed. They are like starting later, which is very useful because of all the gestures. You can see it here, especially. It's not raised over the display. Because for the side gestures, I always hit here and I could feel it. And it's like a bit flimsy then, which I don't have at all with this case here. So I can do all the side gestures, like let's go into here. I can do the side gesture. It's working fine without hitting the case. But on the other hand, yeah, if this lip here, at least on the edges, would be raised a little bit more, then I would be more confident in this case, because it's so tiny, especially on the top here. You don't see much of a raise. On the bottom, it's a little bit more, and then you can place it like this. But yeah, I have the feeling, the way it moves here, that it's really lying on the display. So this is the only downside I found with this case, is really that it is not really protecting the front so much, but it's ultra thin and protecting the back very good. Has good openings for the microphone hole, even separate openings for the light sensor and the flash, which it's the flash, isn't it? Or another sensor there on the top, which this one doesn't have. It just has a normal opening. Super openings here on the top for the 3.5mm headphone jack, the other microphone hole, and of course the bottom as well. So this is really the best so far I found. But yeah, protecting the front is like where I have like a little bit of stomachache, I would say. Put it in like this. It's like laying it on the display. It's not, it's floating on the display. You can see it here. It's really floating, where when I just take it off, also taking it off because it's so super thin, is a little bit hard. It's a little bit harder than I would like it to be, so it's not so easy to take it off. And yeah, when I have this in here, for example, when I put this on the display, there's like a little bit of resistance because it's like rubbing on the rubber for sure. And yeah, so I'm not sure if I will keep this one, but at least I wanted to show you from the hand feeling, because this is like flimsy, easy to take off, but also a bit flimsy here and there. From the hand feeling, this one here looks so far the best. Let me just, don't break it, put it in. From the looks and the feeling so far in the hand, the carbon fiber, it's a little bit more slippery than this one here, especially in this, because the sides are a little bit more open, and this one has a little bit more grip. But yeah, this one is, from the looks, very cool indeed, and I really like this one. If it would protect a little bit more the display, because this is like concerning that now a bit more resistance down here, but here above there's like almost none, because it's lying really on the display. You can see it, the dust that it picked up. So yeah, this is I will link it definitely down. So far I think the best, the thinnest that I could find. And if you have some other suggestions for a nice case for the Xperia Pro I, just write it down in the comment section. That's everything for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, bye.